Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, so sorry this review is running late. The No Way Out video took a long time. It pushed everything back. The Better Call Saul and this review, really sorry. That was actually just poor planning on my part, putting the videos so close together, and I underestimated how much time is consumed just putting all those little images together. That was just my bad. But my one word to describe issue 140, filled. We got reveals. We got a death sentence on the table. We have people exposed. The double-fisted shock of the Whispers camp. And Negan accidentally released out of prison. Or is he? I think this issue was filled. Damn, was it ever. Let's talk. The Walking Dead comic, issue 140, Life and Death. Alright, to start, we got a good cover. However, was this misleading? Sophia's not in the issue at all. But is this a hint at the future? Did they walk in on Gregory's suicide? He seems like a coward. I don't think he'd kill himself. But is that a look into the future? I don't understand why Sophia's there. But moving along, let's go into page count. With the spread out storyline, this is a new thing I'm doing and I'm loving it. I wrote down we got 3 pages at the boat, mostly dealing with Rick and Michonne. We got 10 pages at the hilltop. We got 4 pages with the Whispers and following Carl, and we got 5 pages at Alexandria dealing with Negan. A shit, a shower, and a shave. Now, I want to go right into the moment of importance in each of those areas, or characters, whatever it's pertaining to. First one I want to go to, the boat. What is the moment of importance with the boat? Well, listen, Rick and Michonne have some nice dialogue. I like it. It was cute. It's funny. It's nice seeing them communicating, especially considering what happened in the time skip, you know? It feels like there's some healing needed in that relationship. But that's not what's the moment of importance, at least not in my eyes. What is? Rick tells Michonne that Dwight's people are most likely already at Alexandria. That's going to tie in to the very last reveal we get in the comic. The next moment of importance at the hilltop is going to be Maggie is already searching for Carl. And we have an investigation and a possible death sentence on the table. And I just want to add that I absolutely love the whole Maggie-Jesus dynamic. It is fucking fantastic. I don't know why. I love those two characters together. I love that council they got going on. Next up, we got the Whispers and Carl. And what's interesting here is Carl seems like he's second-guessing his decision to go after Lydia. I don't blame him. They are some troubled people. But the biggest reveal is the Whispers camp. I mean, damn, even just looking at this camp, we see on the left side of the image, it looks like they're making skin suits. As a matter of fact, I believe Robert Kirkman confirms in the letter hacks that they are making skin suits. Oh, and another thing, he also confirmed, I think this was the only other interesting thing in the letter hacks, but he confirmed that was Alpha, who had the double-barreled shotgun in 132, I believe? Yes, 100%. That was Alpha's first appearance. So technically Alpha has 2 first appearances. One with the skin mask on, and then the issue where she takes off her mask. But as far as the camp, yeah, they're making skin suits. It looks like they got some wild animals strung up here that they're eating. That's a good sign they're not cannibals. There's a dog over on the right with some horses, a lot of horses. They have these little, they look like wheelbarrows, except for there's no wheels on them. It looks like it's for hauling. They attach to the horses there. But yeah, there's people chilling. I mean, they're everywhere. They have livestock. They got cows and pigs. I mean, this was a great reveal. Absolutely love that. Now, at Alexandria and dealing with Negan, the moment of importance here is Negan's scar and the size of his pecker. I'm kidding. Olivia made a joke, I believe, trying to diss Negan. I don't believe Olivia left the door open on purpose. I think that was just a stupid accident. I mean, completely stupid. Especially with a criminal of that caliber, you always triple check to make sure they are locked in and secured, you know? So I don't think she had anything to do with it. I think it was just a stupid accident. Now, I do want to shorten this since the videos are coming out late. It'll take a whole extra day if I lengthen it, but I do want to make follow-up videos. That way we at least get a good amount of content, and I am going to start doing the predictions on the comic covers. As we know with this cover, it had absolutely almost nothing to do with the issue, so it's hard doing comic cover predictions, but at least we have the story and we can actually use that in a very effective way to predict where the story's going to go. Speaking of predicting where the story's going to go, what about Negan? You guys think he's just going to, haul ass out of there? I don't. I think Negan's next move, probably in the very first page or two in the next issue, he's going to simply just close the door back on him. And you might be thinking, Negan would never willingly lock himself back up. Now, I don't think he's going to lock himself back up. I think he's actually going to bide his time. I think Negan is smart. I think he's clever. I think he also knows or caught wind that the fair is close. That might actually explain why Negan is on the cover of the fair issue. What is that, 142? Looks like Negan there. Could Negan possibly try escaping through the crowd of people at Alexandria during the fair? I think that is actually a low-key and awesome storyline. Imagine watching Negan try to flee and escape, and we know that, again, the moment of importance for the boat scene, they put it in the dialogue. They already set it up. Dwight's people will be at Alexandria already. Now, are those people old crew of the Saviors? Are they new recruits of the Saviors? Do they know who Negan is? I mean, it's up in the air. Most likely they will know who Negan is, but I think that's going to play a major role of major importance. Now, there's two things I want to cover here. I did make the comment on Facebook that we have to realize Negan's not a superhero. He's not busting out of prison and going all-out war part 2 on their asses. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. There's just no way. They got guns and shit. He's got nothing. He doesn't even have shoes. Negan's not a superhero. Then it also brings up how many people are still loyal to Negan even. It's been 3 or 4 years, How many people are still loyal to Negan? I think it seems like they're doing great under Dwight's leadership. I think at best, it's 50-50 split. If Negan gets out and goes to the sanctuary, I believe it'll be a 50-50 split between the Saviors. And that's an interesting dynamic, because now you have that group splitting up, and they might even go to war with each other. Will Negan and Dwight, make up their differences? I don't think that shit's gonna happen. But I think it's a more realistic number is Negan would get out. He knows he can't just walk up to the gates unarmed of the Saviors, because pretty much that's a death sentence. They'll either kill him on the spot or take him back to Alexandria because of the alliance. I get a very strong feeling that Negan, if he does make it out, he will struggle, which is awesome, because like a year ago I was begging for Negan's storyline for him to escape and actually struggle out in the wild. I also kind of hope that Maggie would beat him to death with Lucille. Oh man, that'd be so awesome. But anyway, I think he'll struggle and slowly recruit 1 or 2 Saviors that he knows is loyal to him or still would be loyal to him. And he slowly tries to erode the foundation of Dwight's leadership. And I don't think he's going to go head to head. I mean, it might surprise us. It is a comic book, but since we just came out of all-out war, and I know it's been a while, to me it doesn't feel like a while. To me, in the story, I think it's still too soon in our timeline. It's just too soon, So yeah, I pretty much am against another all-out war as of just yet. I think another interesting dynamic would be to bring Negan out, set him up somehow, maybe on the outskirts, recruit a new crew, and before he can even formulate a plan to attack or reestablish his territory at the sanctuary, we have another battle with the Whisperers, and that interferes with everything, and it's a whole clusterfuck of whose side are you on, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing. For a little bit, I think that would be interesting. But pretty much any direction they go with Negan, I'm all aboard. Thoughts in the comments section down below. Again, I apologize for how late this video is. Fuckity fuck. A lot more videos coming behind this. Some follow-up vids. I have a set of videos I think I'm gonna do. It's gonna probably seem like it's out of nowhere, but for me it just seems like fun, and I think I'm gonna push those videos ahead. Kind of take the stress off doing some TV season predictions and put the brakes on the TV show and do some comic videos. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. So let me know, guys. How do you feel about just loading up on some comic videos and some Q&As? Finger that keyboard, tell me what's on your mind. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.